Hi, everybody, and welcome to today's painting lesson. Today, we're going to be doing a really cute ice cream cone painting. We have 4th of July rolling around, so we're going to be doing a really cute red, white, and blue ice cream cone. Our colors that we're going to be using today are going to be our primary colors. You can always use a napkin and a cup of water while using acrylic paint, so that's what we're going to have right here in front of us. And we're going to be using a square brush and a round tip brush. I'm using my size 5/8 and my size 5, but as long as you have a nice big brush or a 1/2 inch to a 1/3 inch square brush and some kind of a detail brush or smaller brush, then you should be fine. So I'm going to start by getting my brushes ready and putting them in the water so that they get loaded up. And that way, when I put them in the paint spreads better. And we're going to start by picking up a little bit of this water. And we're going to be dropping it into the corner of our yellow. And let's get that nice and mixed in. So we're going to mix it in the corner of our yellow. And we're going to be using our primary colors, red, blue, yellow, white, and black today. Okay, so to my yellow, I'm going to add just a tiny little drop of red. And that's going to give me my orange. See that? And we're going to start making our ice cream by drawing a triangle at the bottom for our cone. So get your square brush, pick up a little bit of this orange. So remember, it's yellow with a little tiny drop of red. And there we go. We start to have our really cool ice cream cone. After we do our triangle, we're gonna put our brush into our water, wash it off, and we're gonna switch it for our little brush. So everybody pick up your little brush. The next color we're gonna use is going to be a little bit of yellow, just so we can outline where we're gonna have our ice cream. So we're gonna do our first layer of ice cream in the bottom. So that's 1. Next, we're going to have our second layer of ice cream right on top of that. And then underneath, we can add little squiggles. Oops, I accidentally splattered some color. That's okay, it's yellow. You can't really tell with yellow. When I paint it, it's going to be covered up. So we're going to add 2 lines and then 2 little or 1 long arching line, okay? And then next, we're going to do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to do the top of our ice cream, which is going to be a circle. See that? I think that now we should probably start filling them in. So I'm going to fill it in. I'm going to put my detail brush or my round tip brush into my water. And now I'm going to pick up my square brush again, one more time. Okay. And we're going to start, before we start to fill in the ice cream, we're going to start to fill in the background. So let's get our square brush. And we're going to pick up a little bit of this red. And I'm going to start to scratch it from the top down. So again, I'm brushing. And when I'm scratching, look at all these little lines I'm leaving. Okay, so again, I'm not pushing hard. I'm just scratching those colors on there. You can go around your ice cream and then paint that part in, because we don't scratch on top of the ice cream. We just paint around it. Okay, so we paint around the top. And then once we start to get to the side, then we scratch it again. Next, wash our brush. And this time, we're going to pick up some blue. So wash your brush, and with the same square brush, you're going to pick up some water and some blue. And you're going to do the same thing you did here, except we're going to do it from the bottom up. So we're going to brush from the bottom up. And you're going to do that all the way across. You're also going to outline around your cone. And remember, we're going to paint underneath it like we did up on top. Next, with that same blue, we're going to come in and we're going to start to paint in the top of our ice cream cone. And don't forget to make the little bumps underneath so it looks like the ice cream cone is on top of the bottom part. Next, when we're done with that blue, we can wash off the blue, and then we're going to pick up that red. Here's the secret to how I make my red really red. I add a tiny little drop of black to my red, and that way my red gets nice and dark. A tiny little drop. And then let's see what my red looks like. There we go. Now my red is nice and dark. And we're going to fill in the bottom of that ice cream cone. Next, we're going to get our round tip brush and we're going to wash our little square brush. And we're going to start to add some stars. We're going to do a little star like that. We're going to go down. We're going to go up, across, and down. And that's our star. Let's do another one. Let's do this one. It's a little bit easier. We're going to do a little triangle. Fill that in. And then we're going to do an upside down triangle and fill that in. And just like that, you have another star. See how pretty that star is? Let's do another one. We're doing a nice triangle. And then we're going to fill it in. And then we're going to do an upside down triangle. And then we're going to fill that in. Sorry, we're going to add a bunch of stars all over this blue. If you don't want to do stars, you can also just add polka dots. And polka dots are the funnest and easiest ones to do. Next, we're going to get this white and we're going to add a little bit of a shimmer on the side of our cone and on the bottoms of our ice cream. On our red and on our blue. We can also add a shimmer on top of the ice cream. The next thing we're going to paint is going to be the inside. Hopefully your paint is all dry. And if it is, this part should be easy. So the inside, we're going to paint white. And that way that ice cream is the same color of our flag, red, white, and blue. The final thing to do is to get this dark red. Remember we made the dark red? Red with black. And what we're going to do is we're going to put in a cherry. You do a nice big circle. You could add a little bit of white to it if it's too dark, like mine. Mine got a little too dark. And if it did, add a little bit of white. There you go. We got our cherry. And this one's more of like a purple cherry. And we're going to add the stem. What color are we going to make the stem? Let's make it black. So we're going to get a little bit of this black and just bring our line out. The final thing is to add a little bit of white and yellow to the corner of your cherry to get a shimmer. And after that, get some yellow and some white and put your signature at the bottom. Because after that, you're done. So thank you guys so much for painting with me. I hope you enjoyed painting this class as much as I did. And I look forward to painting with you in the future. Bye.